What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Zazzle. You guys know I've been attempting now to make videos about more platforms, not just Redbubble or not just, other platforms or basically the basic videos that I've been making. But I've been making videos where I said that I would talk about Zazzle. Now, we've made a few Zazzle videos, but I want to talk about, should you invest your time into Zazzle? Is it realistic to make thousands of dollars on Zazzle? Now, I'm going to give you the straight answer, and the answer is yes. But really, what you're probably here for is my explanation as to why. So, let's go ahead and be clear. Zazzle has been around for a while, over 10 years. And the thing is that with Zazzle, guys, Zazzle is the type of website that rewards sellers for achieving higher levels of sales, which is amazing, right? And you actually don't see other platforms doing this too often. So, for example, if I sell $1,000 on Redbubble versus if I sell $10,000 on Redbubble, to them it doesn't make a difference. I don't get some sort of bonus or some sort of, accolade or some sort of, I guess you could say like a pat on the back financially. I don't get that, and nobody else does. Same thing with TeePublic. If, for example, I sell, let's say, $50 on TeePublic, and if I sell $50,000 on TeePublic, doesn't make a difference. The amount of money I get to take home doesn't make a difference. So I don't get like some sort of incentivization or some sort of motivation to do better and do more. Zazzle, on the other hand, is a different platform. It is a different website. And Zazzle has a volume bonus program, depending on what level of a seller you are. Now, when I say level of seller, I'm not talking about being silver or any, gold or anything like that. I'm talking about the amount of income you generate on a monthly basis. So, for example, there's a chart here produced by Zazzle. So this is not by any other website, produced by Zazzle.com in the Help Center, where Level 1 generates from $0.00 to $99.99, which basically means you do not get a bonus if you don't generate more than $100 a month, basically, okay? The first bonus that you'll get is at Level 2, which is $100 to $999. Now, I remember getting to Zazzle level number 2 after the first month of me getting my bulk order sale. People that don't know this, but my first sale, and I've actually talked, and I'll just pull it up here. The autopilotpassiveincome.com website has a Zazzle tagging course. When I put up the Zazzle tagging course, guys, I shared in the video right here the story of how I actually got into Zazzle. And for me, the first 3 months I had no sales, but the first month that I did have sales, I had a $200+ order on Zazzle. I think it was like 210, if I'm not mistaken. It was keychains, and it was 100 units of keychains. I could be wrong about the number. I think it could have been a little more, but it escapes me at the moment. But I did reveal it all in this video. So if you're interested, go to autopilotpassiveincome.com, Zazzle course, and you'll find the video. You can click play and watch the whole video of how I got there. And this is all about the Zazzle course, the workshops, and if you're interested, this video will tell you everything about what's inside the Zazzle tagging course, and it's specifically just about tagging. I've had a few comments in the past, people asking me, what's in the Zazzle course. Guys, this Zazzle course is only specifically about tagging. It's not about designing. It's not about anything else. It's about tagging. There are a few elements to be successful on Zazzle. Tagging is one of those elements, and that's what the course covers. But regardless, what I was saying here is that the first month where I actually made money is where I hit level 2. And when I say the first month, really kind of take it into consideration about 30 days within the first sale. So, and I'm talking about, moving forward, not in the past. So, for example, or what I'm trying to say here is the first 3 months I didn't get a sale. On the last day of the third month, or the second to last day, I had that bulk order sale. From that bulk order sale day to 30 days from there is when I was level 2. Not soon after, I think within 2 to 3 months after, maybe even 2 months, is when I hit level 3, and I've been at level 3 since. Now, level 3 is when you reach $1,000 to $4,999 a month. We're around 3 right now, a little bit higher in the 3 range. So it's been taking me some time to get there, but hey, it's still, in my opinion, free money. These are designs that I upload in my free time. I don't put some sort of constraint on myself. I don't tell myself I have to do XYZ. The only thing I put a constraint on myself is Redbubble. I've spoken about this before, but I want to get to the point where I'm hiring people for Redbubble. And I promised myself that I wouldn't hire anybody until I dedicated a full year of doing 60 designs per day, every day, to have 10 total stores at least by the end, right? And I'll have enough knowledge, more than enough knowledge, to be able to train anyone on it, and specifically also my employees or my virtual assistants, so that they could do essentially my job for me, and I could multiply it out. So for me, it's not a shortage of money, but it's a shortage of time, resources. I mean, the year is almost in my head. I know this is kind of crazy. My crazy, twisted brain, in my head, the year's almost over. I mean, we're almost halfway through the year. I know that's crazy, but that's just me. You know, I'm always the type of guy who gets prepared early, kind of thing. So, you know, for me, it's going to take a while to start moving into that direction. And what I want to do is I want to have it full-fledged, you know, employees working on my Redbubble businesses by the time the new year starts. I don't want to have to start training them by the time the new year starts. I want to start it before. I want to start training before, so that when the new year hits, they're already working on it for me. Because, you know, that's the way I want to do things. And I've actually spoken about this prior to this year. So if you guys have been watching that long on this YouTube channel, the videos are all there. I've spoken about this. I've spoken about my plans for the future. But regardless, this is about Zazzle. So Zazzle, in my opinion, truly encourages consumers of the platform. Not consumers. Well, actually, they do encourage consumers as well, but they encourage sellers to make more money. They want you to make more money. If you look here, they're offering a bonus of 5% if you generate from anywhere from 1,000 to 4,999. So if, let's say, for example, let's just whip out a calculator here. Let's say, for example, you brought in 1,500. Okay, pretty decent, right? Well, most quote unquote employers, you know, the Redbubble platforms, the TeePublics, the Cafe, all these kind of platforms, right? You take this and you just get this number, 1,500. That's going to go into your bank account. That's it. But not Zazzle. Zazzle has, like I said, the bonus. So you multiply this by 0.05, you get $75. That's an extra free $75 from the 1,500 you made. Now, if you also, for consumers, they also motivate consumers by giving people discounts on the more products they order. So, like, let's say if you order 5 products, it's different than if you order 100 products, right? When you go to the variations page on Zazzle to purchase a product, and I'll just show you guys what I mean here. We'll click on any product here. Let's click on this one. Let's just say, and we go over here, quantity. If you look at quantity, if I go for 200, is this product have a sale on it? Yeah, okay, so let's say, so normally each one is, let's go ahead and see here. Normally each one is $56.96. This might not actually have a sale on it. Let's see. 500 sets, normally $56.96 each. Let me just do this, 56, because I just want to make sure 100%. 56.96 times 500, right? And that's 28,480. Okay, so there is no discount on this. They have a discount code, but there are products, and you guys probably have to take my word for it. This is probably not a good example. Put myself on the spot here. But there are certain products that if you order in bulk, you get more of a discount for. This product, not really. But you get my point. So anyways, the point here is that, at least I think not. But anyways, the point is with Zazzle, okay, as a seller, and that's really the most important thing. As a seller, because I'm assuming you guys are sellers, the thing is, as a seller, you're going to make more income the more you produce. So how realistic is it to make thousands of dollars? Well, Zazzle has been around for a while, and the tried and true sellers on Zazzle have not left the actual platform, and they make money to this day. And I can tell you from people that I personally know, there are individuals on Zazzle who are currently level 5, if you believe it or not. And now, I want you to put this into perspective, guys. Being a level 5 seller is ridiculous. Like, if you're a level 5 seller, just think about it, $100,000 or more per month that you're generating. Now, I want you to picture this. Let's just say you made 100 grand, okay? Let's just whip this out, the calculator. Let's just say you made 100 grand, okay? Now, if you look at their bonus here, the bonus is 17%. So multiplied by 0.17. That is a lot of money. 17 grand as a bonus is huge. I don't know what employer would give you 17 grand as a bonus on a monthly basis. I just don't know. No matter how much money you make, I just don't think that exists. But hey, Zazzle does. Now, will it take some time to get there? Probably. I can't speak on it because I've never got to that level. So I can't really say anything about that. But what also is really, really cool to me is level 4. If you look at level 4, right, it's such a huge gap, right, in terms of bonus. Like, if you're making 5 grand, it's the same as essentially making 60 grand, 70 grand in terms of bonuses because it's at 12%. Once you pass the 4,999, you're getting 12% in bonus, which is huge. And it's something I truly appreciate. And I'm telling you, there are people out there that are doing this. I showed the example the other day where there are sellers on Zazzle who have more followers than big companies like Marvel, like Disney, things like that. And you would think in your head normally, in a world that we live in, as big as these companies are, Marvel, Disney, all these companies, that they would have more followers than a regular person like me and you. But that's not the case, right? So Zazzle is literally creating opportunities for people like me and you to not be the little guy anymore, to move forward into massive success and really get rewarded for it and be honored for it. You know, there's not too many companies that, like I said, would go out of their way to give you an extra 17 grand just because you made them 100 grand. You know, they wouldn't do that. They really care about their profit first. In fact, you know, a lot of other platforms, you're talking like, for example, Redbubble, a lot of people have been complaining about how they always put money first. You know, they don't care about their sellers. They just don't care about anything that, you know, their safety in terms of their account safety. People are getting banned. People are getting, you know, removed. And they're getting removed for the wrong reasons. They're letting copycats stay up. But yet... and they're getting really abused. The sellers are getting abused on these platforms. Not that there's anything, you know, that I could say for that, but this is what people are saying. This is not my words. This is what people are saying. But you have a platform here like Zazzle that's giving respect back to the sellers and honor back to the sellers by giving them the bonuses. It's completely practical for you to make thousands of dollars on Zazzle, like I said, because it is a platform that is bulk product based. Now, don't get me wrong. If you use the Redbubble method and you go into Zazzle with the Redbubble method by uploading these one-off designs, you're going to have a little bit harder of a time, right? Because it's not realistic that somebody's going to go and buy 100 of your shirts that you created of the same one. It has to have certain applications. And like I said, I've spoken about this in a past video, so it's not like we haven't talked about this. But there are certain product selection that you're going to want to focus on, certain ideas that you want to focus on. And I'm actually going to make a mini course in the future. It's going to be completely affordable. Don't worry, guys. Something like $10, $20, whatever it is. It's going to be a mini course on what products or what are the most profitable products for something like Zazzle. Because you can, you know, if you were to invest your time, let's say you were going to invest 10 minutes into making a design. Let's just say 10 minutes. Even though I think that's way too long. But let's just say that is 10 minutes. If you were to invest it, wouldn't you want to invest it in something that you know is going to get the potential to get bulk orders versus something that gets just, you know, regular, you know, like a sale here and there? You know, and that's just my opinion. And that's actually what I designed my business around. And I think that's the reason why I climbed the ranks so fast in a matter of like 2-3 months, literally, going from level 1, which is 0, to level 3. And so that's really a big deal for me. And hopefully soon, maybe one day, in the next few months or whatever the case may be, definitely before the end of this year, I'll be level 4. You know, and so who knows when I'll be level 5? Maybe it will never happen. You really don't know. But with that being said, we're going to try to achieve as high as we can. And Zazzle is not one of those things that I take as seriously as Redbubble. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The reason why I say that, when I say it, don't take it as seriously, I mean I'm not producing as much output on it. I know for a fact, had I produced more output on Zazzle, be in a completely different scenario. Not level 3, but I'd probably be, man, I don't want to say it, but somewhere in level 4. Let's just put it that way. But at the end of the day, it's not a big deal because I made a commitment to myself. And my commitment was, like I said, to stay strict on Red Bull. But hey, the years are, we have, the night is young. We got many more years ahead of us in terms of print on demand. Who knows when this whole print on demand world is going to come to an end. But, I think, at least just my opinion, that this is just the beginning with print on demand, and you guys have so much opportunity. So if you haven't started on Zazzle, jump on now. If you need help with your tagging process, the Zazzle tagging course, link in the description, along with the link in the pinned comment. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.